Alex Jones went on his most unhinged rant yet against the left. Check it out.
And I just walk all over Austin and see UT students with Mao Zedong shirts on, and they're not joking around like wearing an old Russian shirt or something. You know, this says CCP or whatever. And they're into it, and they love it, and they got tattoos of it, and they got smartphones, and $100, $200 skinny jeans, and they're getting in nice cars their parents are paid for. And you go, this doesn't ideologically make any sense. Yeah, it does. They want power, and they want to direct everybody, and they want to kill the Midwest. They don't want to just reorganize things. They want a giant bloodletting. It's their religion. They hate flyover country. They hate bitter clingers. Hillary hates you. They all hate you. It's in the WikiLeaks. If you're black, if you're white, if you're Hispanic, if you're Asian, if you're a Christian, if you're a conservative, if you are self-sufficient, if you are not a Satanist, if you are not mentally ill, they want to put you in a forced labor camp and watch you starve to death because it makes them feel powerful. They want to rape your wife. They want, just like in East Germany, if you want to be in the theater or be involved, you've got to have sex with the party officials. They want to be able to kill and rape whoever they want. They want authoritarianism to carry out criminal operations and the raping of your children. Their religion is pedophilia and torturing people to death and starving you to death and murdering you.
I don't even know how to respond to that because it's at the point now where, you know, I've already responded so many times to Alex Jones segments that are unhinged, and it doesn't make a fucking dent. I mean, it's just nothing. It's screaming into the abyss. It's like pissing into the ocean and hoping that it'll have an effect. That's what it is. He's talking about college kids, and he's saying that college kids are Satanists. They hate you if you're not a Satanist. They hate you if you're not mentally ill. They want to rape you, and of course their religion is pedophilia. What does that even mean? What does that mean, dude? Their religion is pedophilia. What are you saying? What are you saying? Is it just me, or is it... As the years go by, Alex Jones gets more and more unhinged. And he makes less and less sense. Like, there was a time when he was talking about, like, NSA spying and shit, and you could listen and go, yeah, you know what, he's right about that. Good point. I might not agree with him overall, but on this point, he's right. But, you know, again, as time has gone by, it's just become, honestly, comical. It's become like a sad joke, but also dangerous at the same time, because this is cheap demagoguery 101. All he does is rant about how the other, they're evil. And in this case, you know, the other that's evil is college kids who are on the left, but whatever. Also, he would probably describe them as globalists, which is a dog whistle that many people who are on the alt-right and, you know, have neo-Nazi sympathies, they like Alex Jones because of all the anti-globalist stuff, which is kind of code word in those circles for Jews. So all he does is cheap demagoguery all day long, where he rants about just paranoid ramblings about how the other's trying to kill you and they're Satanists and they only... If you're not mentally ill, they want to put you in a fucking forced labor camp, and they want to rape you, and they want to rape your wife, and they want to do pedophilia, and their religion is pedophilia. I don't even know what half that shit fucking means, dude. I don't know what it means, but it's goddamn dangerous, because if anybody listens to Alex Jones and takes him seriously, you really have to believe that there's about to be like a giant movement where somebody's coming to get you, right? Like, if you listen to Alex Jones and you really believe he's giving you the straight dope, and he's just spitting truth all day long, well then, goddamn it, you would have a fucking arsenal of weapons, and you'd be looking to offensively go out there and perhaps, you know, take action against these people before they take action against you, whoever these people are. Again, in this case, it's just fucking college kids who are lefties. And guys, I know most of you could already see through this guy and see that he has massive, massive issues. In fact, probably deeply rooted psychological issues at this point. But my main test of how serious somebody is ask yourself, what is he for? What is Alex Jones in favor of? Because that's a question that I could have asked you that question within the past 2 years, 3 years of his show. There's no answer. There was a time, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, you ask, hey, what's he about? And you could maybe give some vague answers. He claims to be libertarian-ish. I just told you, he says he's against mass surveillance. That's something he used to be right about when he used to talk about that kind of stuff. He used to be against war. Now, on any given Alex Jones show, it's like 99% paranoia, 99% tribalism rants against the other who's allegedly coming to kill you and whose religion is pedophilia. And, maybe 1% talking about what he actually believes. No, and it's just all nothing but Trump defense nonstop. Like just Trump apologetics. Trump's right about everything. The deep state is against Trump completely. And he's just become the saddest propagandist in the country. And it also strikes me as, even though he does a lot of segments, really lazy. Because he's just... How hard is it to do that? To just fucking give paranoid ramblings where they're trying to kill you and they're trying to kill your kids and they're doing pedophilia and their religion is pedophilia and they'll rape you and they're Nazis and they're... just every negative... How many times in the same rant has he called one group of people Maoists, Stalinists, and like Hitler and Nazis? Just, I don't know, fucking fling mud. The other's bad, the other's bad, the other's bad. And it's dangerous that this guy actually has a giant following. Now, of course, everybody knows my thing. I'm a free speech absolutist. I wouldn't pull down his YouTube channel by any stretch of the imagination. But I do believe in radical transparency and that this guy should be exposed at every turn. And I think he does more harm to himself. I mean, there are plenty of people who follow him, and that's sad. But at the same time, I think most people who look at him are instantly turned off because of how obviously unhinged and batshit crazy he is. But listen, it's at the point now where I hope the dude gets help. Because he needs help. He really does. Like, he's off his fucking rocker, and there's no point in even trying to, do these segments where I break it down logically anymore. And you can go back and watch any of the Alex Jones segments we've ever done. And I try to go point by point. Hey, man, here's why he's wrong. Boom, 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 boom. Here's why what he's saying makes no sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at the point now I'm not even bothering because I'm just, I'm trying to shine a light on how this guy needs help. He seriously needs help. And you can see it. I mean, you can see it. That's all that is incoherent, angry babble and paranoia. And he has no ideology. He has no philosophy. That's crystal fucking clear. I mean, just the other week, he was saying there's no way Trump's going to sign the omnibus spending bill. And then Donald Trump signed the omnibus spending bill. And then the next day, he's defending Trump signing the omnibus spending bill. Okay, so at least it's super in your face and transparent about how you have no ideology and you have no real belief system. That's all you need to know right there. Boom. He just immediately flipped on something that he was fake taking a principled stand on because his daddy changed his mind. So there you go. That's all. I mean, all it is the Trump cheerleading network, the Trump tribalist defense network, and mix that in with a heaping dose of paranoia and smearing all of your critics as fucking Nazis and evil. It's so sad, man. It really is. And they say that about the left all the time. Like, oh, the left, all you guys do is smear people as fucking racist, and then you dismiss them out of hand and you don't address their actual arguments. Well, what he's doing here is that times infinity. Because it's not just like, I'm going to dismiss you as a bigot or a racist and then not address your arguments. He's saying they're Satanists. They hate you if you're not a Satanist. They hate you if you're not mentally ill. They believe in rape. They believe their religion is pedophilia. You go down the list of everything he said there, he called them every negative name in the book. That's to smear you and dismiss you so he doesn't have to address any of the points you're actually making. And the strain of left-wing belief that I espouse is I'm super clear about what we believe in. We believe in Medicare for all and free college and a living wage and ending the wars and a new deal. We believe in ending mass surveillance. We believe in legalizing marijuana. If you look at people like me advocating that and your response is this paranoid rambling about how we believe in the religion of pedophilia, at no point are you making sense. At no point are you connecting with the nature of reality. And that's why this is really scary to watch, and that's why this guy really needs help, and I hope he gets that help, because he's on the verge of some sort of a mental breakdown, if he's not already in the midst of the mental breakdown.